Hey everyone, Codex here. Today we are going to be talking about something different. As you all know, Bitcoin is currently showing some weakness, trading below 48,000 US dollars, which has led to the fallout of many altcoins. A lot of people are now wondering, is this the market cycle coming to its end? What may happen going from here into 2022? And what's the fate of some of the altcoins in this market? So for these reasons, we decided to take a look at Elrond's token Egld in order to discuss the possible outcome of this shakeout when it comes to EGLD. But before we do get into this one, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up and a comment, as every bit of support helps us moving forward. Now, what we have right here is the VPVR indicator, which stands for Volume Profile Visible Range. And by the way, I think you can only access this indicator if you have at least the Pro version. So if you don't have a subscription on TradingView, you may not have access to this. Now, what this indicator does is displaying and revealing dominant and significant price levels in a certain period of time based on the volume. So to simplify it, the VPVR shows the significant price levels where there was high volumes and a high buy or sell pressures. In other words, right here at 235, 240 US dollars, you can see that there is much more volume being traded in comparison to here, for example. And that's because the volume profile right here is rather low compared to here. As said, 235 to 240 US dollars is a high volume region, and you can see that if you go on a daily time frame. Now, this white line is coming at that level, and you can see that we have been here many times in the past, and this range right here has been a big resistance for Egld. So the VPVR is literally showing us the important support levels. Now, each time we can't hold the high volume region, we fall to the next one by going through the small volume ranges. So basically, we always fall from the high volume range to the next one, which is the next support. We always have these gaps right here, and these are usually fallout regions where the price keeps on sliding down with no strong buy pressure coming in to deny it. Now, what this means is that if we don't hold our current level, you can't expect the price to bounce back at 220 or 210 US dollars, because these are low volume regions. There wasn't much volume in them, so they don't offer a good support line. And if we ever fall below the white line coming in at 235 US dollars, then Elrond will most likely go to this range between 175 and 190 US dollars, which basically comes in at the same level as our current 50 weeks EMA. So I'm not saying that this will certainly happen, but if we ever fall out, if we ever fall down, that's the level to look out for. And frankly, I do still think that Egld is going to drop lower. Now, another thing to look at is the KDJ on the daily time frame, and clearly we still have a downward pressure that will last another 2 to 4 days from now. So the black line is falling down with no signs of a reversal whatsoever. So as I said yesterday with Harmony 1, I say that entering now is basically a suicidal mission, and I consider it as gambling. So the same thing applies to Egld, since according to the metrics, according to our indicator, the best case scenario would be to keep having sideways movement at our current level. And the worst case scenario is to drop to our next high volume node, to our next high volume range on the VPVR and to our 50 weeks EMA. Another thing to cover is that the lower the price goes, the higher the volume on these high volume nodes gets. So each time the price drops to a certain support area, it's a much difficult challenge to keep on sliding down, which means that each time we go down, we face a much stronger support. So to conclude, Egld is experiencing a pullback and a downside movement that will last till the end of this year. We still have a downside pressure, especially with Bitcoin bleeding. So please stay safe while trading. This was about it, guys. Thanks for sticking by. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave the video a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have anything to say, and peace.